a new focus on sustainability, education, training, and impact investments is coming to Dover in the form of the Tech Fort.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fuck off. Dover. Dover, the turd in the crown of Kent. Wow.
That's right. Well, hey, not anymore.
Perfect place for it. It's where it needs Neom the most, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. We're building a version of the line that's like an asylum detention center.
That is what it was.
Oh, no. No. So now it's like, go and stay in the luxury converted asylum detention center.
Yes, that's literally what this is.
It's like role play.
This was sent in by a listener. So, in fact, it was sent in by several listeners. People are very keen that we talk about the Tech Fort.
Yeah, and rightly so.
So, the Tech Fort hub will also create employment opportunities for a pool of local and international talent while fostering strong relationships with local and international education providers. That's what we're going to do. We're going to close down all the universities in Kent. And instead, we're going to have apprenticeships in like gun cleaning at the Tech Fort because the space was the largest Napoleonic-era fortification in the UK. So David de Min, the founder, who's worth talking about himself.
Cool Euro guy name, first of all. It's not flashy. It's not your Jeeps van der Boostje or whatever, but like that's a lunch pail, respectable like Euro business guy name.
David Oliver de Min is his name. Is this? We'll talk about him in a bit. He says, "I've acquired the Citadel, a marvel of fortification."
Okay, he says something insanely supervillain sounding.
I have acquired the Citadel.
Your attempts against me are fruitless.
Have you heard about the cocoa harvest?
This is way easier to do when you have COVID.
I wish that we had more like we had a channel island so we could be like, I've acquired Spider Skull Island to create and focus on sustainability, education, training, and impact investment.
Yeah, the tweet's just like, check it out. And then it's like some very like AI art kind of sunny, like the Solano, California style thing, but it's for a place called Spider Skull Island.
We could turn Sark into Spider Skull Island. I don't think that would be that hard.
Basically already is.
Yeah. With the money we've saved on the universities, surely.
Yeah. Just looking at Sark and being like, listen, I see your like tax avoidance, like sort of international business sector. What if we reconfigured that into carving a massive skull into the kind of like bones of the island?
The people of Sark believe they are safe with their quad bikes under the aegis of the bailiwick of Guernsey, but they could not be more wrong. No one is safe from my wrath.
Doing a like really lasering in on the Channel Islands, which so too is going to be how we're going to get the skull.
Yeah.
It is part of the bailiwick of Guernsey, which I know because I briefly dated a girl from Guernsey, and that's the only reason I know that.
What? It's like she wanted to talk about like other things in Guernsey's bailiwick with you. She was like, you know what else is the bailiwick?
Yeah, well, she said that they used to, once a year, they would go on a pub crawl of Sark, which has like 4 pubs.
TF tour idea, all 4 pubs in Sark. We're going to do it.
That's right. And the aim was apparently to get arrested and put in the one jail cell on Sark. It's like it has 1 cell.
See, this is the thing. While you're fucking around doing coups in the like Democratic Republic of the Congo, so much easier to coup Sark.
Oh, I don't know if you know this. Someone tried to do that, and then they said...
I do. That's why I bring it up. Yeah.
Wait, wasn't coup Sark like a socialist? No, a socialite, sorry. Oh, man, I'm not on good brain today.
It's a coup Sark, man.
Yeah, it was Coup Stark was like an it girl in like the 90s.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
So I want to go back to Tech Fort. We all want to go back to Tech Fort. Unfortunately, it's not built yet. Well, it's built. It's just not converted yet. So the Tech Fort presents an exciting and compelling proposition to regenerate this incredible site, serving as a catalyst to attract the next generation businesses that will create lasting positive change. The space will also provide the chance to unwind, enjoy the beautiful views, and relax in the spa as part of a balanced lifestyle to get away from the hustle of everyday life. And as part of this extended offering, in this incredible Grade 2 listed building, we will be creating the most unique away day / lockdown location for corporates and startups to maximize efficiency outside the office. Now, here's the thing. The Citadel, the Tech Fort, as it is now known, Spider Skull Island, used to be a Napoleonic fortification built back when oceans were battlefields, in case Napoleon invaded the UK. It was then left disused for a long time, and then it was used alternately as a borstal, a prison, and an immigration removal center, which then closed in 2015.
What a beautiful succession of all the dismal shit that we have in this country that we can do with like vacant property.
Yeah, I was going to say, for international listeners, a borstal is like a prison, but for young boys, yeah.
It's as bad as you can imagine.
Yeah. So it was boy jail.
Don't call it that. That's way worse.
And if there's one place you don't want to go to boy jail, it's the United Kingdom.
Yeah, they keep trying to send me to boy jail.
There's a picture of David Demin on his Instagram doing like flips and jumps and parkour shit on the suicide netting that they had like in the jail.
What a beautiful metaphor for the like role of the entrepreneur in like late capitalist societies to be like, you know, bouncing on the suicide netting.
Yeah. So as a young entrepreneur working in property development in the Southeast and keen on using cutting edge technology, David saw great potential at the Citadel once he heard about it. In 2020, he put together his vision in a proposal that gained great support and was submitted to the Ministry of Justice as the winning tender. So, he said, "We are thrilled to announce the launch of an extraordinary project that has been years in the making. I call it the Citadel, the Little City. Our vision is to transform the UK's largest Napoleonic-era fortress into an innovative hub that will breathe new life into Dover, one of the last underdeveloped seaside towns. Our aim is to transform Dover into a shining example of a successful smart city. He has ambitions beyond the tech fort," does David Demin. A case study that demonstrates the power of innovation and thoughtful development. The Citadel, he said, and this is funny, again, he's talking about a prison and an immigration removal center. The Citadel is more than just a physical space. It's a symbol of hope, regeneration, and limitless possibilities.
I mean, this sounds like way more Spider Skull Island than an actual island called Spider Skull Island would, you know? What is he actually proposing to do with this space besides use the suicide netting as a trampoline?
Blood boys.
Blood boys? In boy jail?
Blood boy jail.
So basically, what I can see is that David Demin, he started an app in the mid-2000s, got an investment from Steve Wozniak. That app has since gone out of business. It was like a video editing app. But that got him enough money to start investing in like what appears to be being an importer of smart building supplies from Poland, and it's like being a property investor in the Southeast. This is someone who I think if his life had gone a little bit differently, we could have talked about with Rob Smith on the last bonus episode. He's got the name. If you look at his Instagram, he's got the hair. Like, he looks like a Eurofinance guy. And his pathway through business has been like seemingly untouchably successful, but you don't know what he's really ever done.
David Demin the Merciless. How about that?
In 2021. Thank you, Milo. He bought this thing, or at least his company bought this thing. Now, I don't know exactly how he did it. The normal way to go about it would be you as an investor you see this tender happening, you put together a prospectus to get other people to, you know, hand you some money essentially to buy share capital in a company that would be called like Citadel Limited or whatever. Then you buy the thing and then you redevelop it, you rent it out, take the rents, blah, blah, blah. You buy it from the Ministry of Justice. But he's done this and now seems to just like, he seems kind of like some combination of supervillain or like a kid who's bought a factory where he has every idea to put in here. He says he wants to have a biohacking and longevity clinic that he says in one of his LinkedIn posts.
It is the Blood Boys.
Yeah.
He says, this is a LinkedIn post of his.
He's blood boysy.
What, from Only Fools and Horses?
Well, do you want to live forever, sunshine? I've got a bunch of boys who can sort that out for you, Del. Beautiful young lad here, about 12, very healthy platelets. Anyway, that's Blood Boysy. If anyone wants to lease that character.
It's a symbol of hope.
As part of the biohacking and longevity clinic I've been developing at the Citadel and Tech Fort Group, it's been an exciting journey. 4 years ago, I started practicing cold water immersion in the Wim Hof method of breathing, and the transformation in my body's physiology has been remarkable. So he's setting up a biohacking and longevity clinic, but he's also saying he's bringing together innovative sustainable technologies with Smarter Materials Group, which is where he seems to be importing this like construction block material from Poland, which he also seems to be wanting to build a lot of the ancillary buildings at the Tech Fort out of. So he says, Smarter Materials Group will help create the cities of the future using cutting-edge technology at the building stage to ensure the foundations are set for a resilient city. Smarter Materials Group is based in its very own mini-city, the Citadel, Dover, an innovative hub for renewable technology. What David Demin appears to be trying to do, I think, is build British Neom by putting a bunch of different companies together that he owns at this disused prison in Dover, getting at least £1 million, and it's not that much in the scheme of things, but getting some money, government money to do so, and then try and turn Dover into a smart city with the power of a WeWork at the Citadel.
I'm building British Neom. Neons.